Alright guys, the Destruction Warlock. We've jumped onto the Destruction Warlock to see how the talents fare in Battle for Azeroth. We're going to do some quests and kill a couple of things out in the world, and then we're queued for a dungeon to see if we can get into one. And we're just going to see and play around with a couple of talents. Now, there's a couple of talents that really surprised me that I hadn't used it in Legion, and now have had a chance to play around with them. But let's jump in and have a look at the Destruction Warlock and just see how it plays. See how the talents work. Are they integrated? And is the Destruction Warlock really that great like everyone is making out to be? And I'm going to lean on the side and say, yeah, it really is. But let's jump across, shall we, and have a look at see what the Destruction Warlock's all about. Alright, got my taken pet out, and right off the bat guys, I'm just going to show you my talents and see what I'm playing around with right now. So I was just using Flash over, and now I've decided to go to Soulfire and see what it's like to play with. And Soulfire, to generate those extra soul shards and as just a small filler spell on a 20-second cooldown, works extremely well. I'm actually loving where Soulfire sits right now. I'm also using Internal Combustion. I was probably going to check out Shadowburn and a couple of the other talents, and I used Shadowburn on in Legion, and it worked really well. But Internal Combustion is just a great passive just to have there as you're using your Chaos Bolts, which is really good. Now, Reverse Entropy, which your spells have a chance to grant you 15 haste for 8 seconds. I heard that this can work really, really well as well, but haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, so we'll have a look at that. Burning Rush for that extra movement that you need, and Cataclysm as well. So Cataclysm was one of those abilities I didn't use in Legion that much, and while I'm talking, let's just fight some things while I'm talking here, guys. So, yeah, Cataclysm was really something I didn't use that often in Legion, to be brutally honest. I just didn't. But now I've had a chance to play with it. It works really well. So let's get a Chaos Bolt off here, because I'm not paying attention real well. So a couple of the other abilities I'm using Dark Fury, which obviously just reduces the cooldown of your Shadowburn, and Roaring Blaze, because I didn't, leveling in the world content, I wanted a pet. I didn't want to use Sacrifice while I'm leveling. I wanted the pet to tank for me. So that's why I'm using that there. Get a couple of Chaos Bolts off onto this guy here. The last talent there, which I'm going to change when we get into a dungeon here, guys, is I'm using Channel Doomfire. Demonfire, sorry. Channel Demonfire really does hit super, super strong. And I'm assuming it would work well on a large pack, actually. What I'm going to do is run up here and actually test that theory in 8 seconds. I'm going to pull a couple of these guys up here and put a Cataclysm down, because what Channel Demonfire, if you guys didn't really know, is that it hits random targets, or any target that's affected by your Immolate. So I'm just going to use this, and then go into Channel Demonfire, sorry, then into Arena Fire, and you can see that Channel Demonfire did a ton of damage alongside of Cataclysm. Whoop, I'm not paying attention. So, as I was saying in the intro there, Cataclysm is one of those abilities that really surprised me. I didn't expect Cataclysm to hit so hard like it did. And it does so much damage, which is fantastic. Rain of Fire I always knew did that much damage, but it's great to use on these large balls. So we're going to go into a Chaos Bolt, and it just works so well. This spec flows so well, and I'm just enjoying playing it. I really am. So we're going to go and into a Channel Demonfire. Into a Chaos Bolt to finish that off. And you can see how each one of these spells that I'm hitting, guys, nothing seems hard for the Destruction Warlock. It really doesn't. And the talents that you can integrate here, like Fire and Brimstone, you could easily swap Cataclysm out for Fire and Brimstone if you got your Immolate under control, or if you had extreme amounts of mobs. But then again, Cataclysm does so much damage anyway, so the new spell animations, guys, that's also another tick in the box. That is really, really well. Oh, Blizzard have done really well, sorry, I should mention. So I'm going to run down here and use a Cataclysm, into Channel Demonfire, generate some Soul Shard fragments, into a Chaos Bolt. You see how everything just ties in, one after the other. And you're never really empty of your soul shards. You generally have soul shards at any time, whenever you wish to. Might not need a Chaos Bolt here, might be a bit of overkill. But it looks so cool, I'm going to use it anyway. So we're just doing the bonus objective here out in Drustvar. Generate some soul shard fragments into a Chaos Bolt. Throw out some more immolates. Thanks, Hunter. Thanks for bringing that over, Hunter. Yeah. The Destruction Warlock works, guys. If you haven't played the Destruction Warlock and, you know, you have a Warlock, I would suggest playing it now in Battle for Azeroth. Not only does it just work so... everything's so integrated, it flows, it's fun, it's enjoyable. It is a bit of a turret spec. A lot of people have said that it's a bit of a standstill, a bit like a mage almost. I get that, but in its own way, it's got so many unique spells that it really is fun to play. So let's have a look at the talents here, guys. A couple of the other talents you could be using, obviously Darkstyle Instability. This is the talent that I was going to take if I was doing Mythic Dungeon runs with the Tyrannical. Talent, you know, you needed to burn down the bosses really quickly. Can I get her? Yeah, I can get her. Do a Soulfire into a Chaos Bolt, into another Chaos Bolt, into more Immolate. Immolate on the bird. That's still doing fine. Soulfire on her, into a Chaos Bolt. You see how everything just flows, one after the other, basically. And it's not challenging. I'm not working to generate anything to deal this damage. Everything works just so good. And I can't say that enough, really. I really can't. So I'm just going to take on this guy over here. Into another Chaos Bolt. It's just fun. It's super fun to play. Nothing's a hassle. Nothing's hard. You're not working to generate any damage. You're not waiting for something to come off a cooldown. There's always something to hit and use. It's absolutely fun, guys. So I'm just gonna try and channel get these revenants. Oops. Excuse me, sir. Into a Chaos Bolt. Channel Demon. Into another Chaos Bolt. I really like what Blizzard have done. The removed necessity for your mana, with everything being really cheap, no life tap. This works really, really well. So we're just gonna see if we can get this quest done. Nope, it died. There's another one over here. So as I was saying, guys, I've played around with a couple of the talents here, and I was using Fire and Brimstone before, and it works, but I found that Cataclysm was so much of a better choice that I'd been using that ever since. Oh, this is just fun to play. This is super fun to play, and satisfying too. When you get that Chaos Bolt, you know, you get 1 or 2 Chaos Bolts in a row. It's satisfying. What else can I say? Yay, we got it. All right. So I think we got to head back to this lady over here. So guys, it's really just a quick look at the the Destruction Warlock. Sorry. Now that we've been playing it in Battle for Azeroth, it feels good. It feels good. I don't think I've had any dramas with playing it. Guys, if you've got a Warlock and you haven't played the Destruction Warlock yet, I would suggest absolutely doing it. Do it for the world content, or do it for your for leveling. It works either way. This is just a fun spec to play. the integration of your talents and your core abilities just mesh so well. There's no waiting for something to come off cooldown. There's no waiting to build up your soul shards and then deal damage. Everything just flows really well. So I'm extremely happy about the Destruction Warlock. Guys, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you love the Destruction Warlock right now, or if you think that it's not your type of spec. But I'm really happy with it, and I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more of the Destruction Warlock as I level through the zones. So guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. Like I say in all these videos, you can follow me on my Twitch, on my Discord, you can follow me on this YouTube channel, and now I've got a Patreon page, so you guys can follow me on that as well. So guys, once again, thank you so much for coming and watching these videos, and until next time, have a great day.